Wow. I got 10 minutes here. Hey everybody, this is Sully, 5 freaking onion rings. It's coffee time. The first one of 2020, which is freaking awesome. I don't know if you know it, but it's 2020 and I just got over, I have no idea what it was. Wasn't the flu, wasn't a cold, but holy cow, it knocked me on my arse, and that's okay because I'm back in it. And I wish I had a wider angle lens now that I'm staring at myself, but it's all good. It is all good. It's 2020 and there's some new FAA regulations coming out, and people are all woo, which gets me to 3 different topics for today. But one, the new regulations, like I said it before, I say it again. I felt like when DJI came out with digital goggles, digital FPV, there were going to be 2 camps. And one of those was going to be the premium experience, digital HD, 5-inch quads, and people who go out spend about $1,000 to get in the air and, have a great experience, have a great flight time, great everything. But at the time I said it's going to probably present a bit of a split in the community between your premium flyers and your I want a hobby fly. And now, anything over 250 grams going to have a remote ID and have all these new regulations put around them if you're in the US. And it's kind of hard. And it's going to push a lot of people, what I thought would be pushing people into higher end items, DJI goggles, digital FPV, Bite Frost, anything that's digital. I thought that more people would actually go that way because while the cost is up, there are tons of benefits and it's a good product, let's be honest. But I now think, and what I said before was that people are going to go the other direction, which was to the 3-inch size, the toothpicks, the micros. I would say the whoops, but they're kind of a class by themselves. But the 3-inch size and the 250 gram mark is going to become like the sweet spot of where you can get products and you can get good flight performance. Because let's be honest, something at 100 grams flies really well. Hell, I still love my Leader 120, an F3 board, 120 grams, 120 wingspan. I love how that thing flies. It's great for the front yard. Doesn't have any real distance to it. And I love the Tiro 69 I have. I love actually the Larva X100. I love all these toothpick sizes, but they don't fly like a 5-inch. And the closest thing I have that flies like a 5-inch, to me, flies better than a 5-inch, and that's the ER349. The 3-inch diatone, something in a 1408 or a 1508 motor, it's not difficult to keep that under 250 grams. It'll do 100 miles per hour, and it flies phenomenally well, and you can get HD footage for 200 bucks. And that, to me, is where the community's going. And I feel like it's almost inevitable. And I don't blame DJI. I don't blame any of the companies that produce these quads. I blame like Amazon and the big producers who want to have all the manned airspace and they want to track everything. It doesn't matter. Regulation was coming. You knew it. I knew it. We all knew this was coming. We all knew some form was coming. And okay, so you fly with it, you fly around it, or you stop. It's one or the other. I just see and maybe it's just Facebook, and Reddit, and YouTube comments, and Rotor Riot's page, and I just see so much negativity around the hobby, and it's like, dude, just get out and go fly. Like, oh my God, I can tell you from my personal experience, flying somewhere you don't need to fly, what's going to happen is a cop may or may not show up. And if he does show up, he's going to say, hey, you can't really do that. And you go, oh, yes, sir, officer, thank you. And you walk about your day and everything's fine. We're all great. Shoot, that's it. Like, really, don't do it again in that area. That's basically, I live in the South, though, so we kind of have a little laissez-faire attitude on some things like that. But most people don't know the laws anyway. I feel like a lot of people are getting really bent out of shape. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Nothing's really going to change for you. Like, unless you're a 107 pilot, and unless you are doing wedding photography, and doing literal photography from a drone as your business, I don't really see you having that much of a difficulty navigating the new regulations. Register with the FAA, you know, that's probably the biggest thing, because if you can at least show that you're that, you'll get out of 99% of police encounters. And if they tell you don't fly, don't fly. Just be a decent human being. Like, shoot. I just keep seeing all this negativity and it's driving me crazy. Like, get out there and go fly. Except in wintertime when it's raining, because it sucks. I hate this. But go fly. Like, just have fun. Man, stop worrying about it. Whatever happens, you know, right? You know, get involved. Help shape the regulations. But there's not that much that's going to change for the average person. So I want you just all to step it back a little bit, look at why you got into this hobby, and enjoy yourself more than sweating over, oh, I gotta do, oh, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna get? If you're that worried, stock up on motors and flight controllers and video transmitters right now, and you know, keep being a hobbyist and get out there and just fly. If you know Stu from UAV Futures, like I haven't heard from him in a while, and I'm not on his Discord, so I don't know if he responds to anything. But I was hoping he was okay, because I just, you know, all the fires in Australia kind of got me a little wondering. It's a big continent, you know, and I'm hoping he's safe, but I want to know if he is. So if you know anything about Stu from UAV Futures, let me know. And the other thing, oh, that's not the end of Coffee Talk. The other thing I wanted to say, Rotor Riot's a business. So like, get off their backs for being a business, man. Shoot. If they merge with Red Cap, great. If they don't, great. If they tell you they're going to or not, and it comes out that something else happened, just remember, businesses change their minds. They have to do what's right. It's a business. My only beef with Rotor Riot is just that right now they're pushing DJI products out the yin yang. And that's okay. Like, they're a business. They're out to make money. Like, shoot. Everyone's out to make money. That's what we do. Like, that's what we do. I mean, shoot. So get off their backs. Holy cow. I'm not the hugest fan of them. I miss the old Rotor Riot. I like the stupid stuff they used to do. But man, just some of the vitriol out there is crazy. Y'all need to just get out and fly. And I say that looking like I'm high as a kite, but I'm not. Coming off that whatever it was, I don't know. Anyway, Happy New Year, Happy 2020. Hope y'all have a good one. Be safe at it. Just go fly, have fun. Man, there's too much in this world to do. Instead, just sit around wondering what the heck is going to happen. Oh my God, they're going to make a new law. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a dick. Go fly, go have fun. And we will take it easy. All right.